Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of our Life and Death mini-series. We're just getting ready to go to one of the new festivals, but before that, Ophelia has decided to do her daily tarot reading, so let's see what does that say. I'm really interested to see if maybe she can tell us what kind of day we're having, what should be our focus. Oh, judgment, reversed. A cow plant, interesting for Ophelia, isn't it? You've been carrying self-doubt for too long. The universe is calling and it's time to pick up. Say soul to the cosmic energy entering your life, removing that inner critic, and helping you achieve your full potential. Getting focused or working hard is desired. Well, that is extremely interesting because I was kind of thinking about this. Since Lilith got herself a career, I'm thinking, what is Ophelia going to do? And we kind of have a job for her. We know that Lilith is in the new REAPER career, but we do have another career, which is the Undertaker. So let me take a look at that one. Here it is, the Undertaker, and I'm thinking, since Ophelia had her funeral in the last episode, and she enjoyed the experience kind of a lot, it did help her come to terms with things, and she's feeling a lot better. She's thinking maybe even in her ghost form, she would like to do that for other people and have them experience the relief that she just had, so maybe she would want to join the Undertaker career. Service both the living and the dead by undertaking this position. From grave digging to embalming, Sims who pursue a career in the funeral industry ensure all Sims are able to move on in peace. Specializing in this before or after life care prepares you for difficult moments like discussing end-of-life services or contemplating existence. 6 feet and you may be rewarded with a plague mask, a Murphy membrane bust, or a corpus commendation plaque to honor your achievements. And we have career branches of mortician and funeral director. Right now they're hiring a grave digger though, and I don't think that this is an active career. She will just go into a rabbit hole, but let's take it anyway. I feel like this is the right call for Ophelia. So she's gonna be starting her career, but she also works in 2 days, so we'll have to wait a while. She has to work out for her job. But right now we're just waiting for this Ravenwood Family Day Festival, which starts at noon, and it's currently 9:30 a.m, so we have plenty of time still. So I'm thinking, why don't we go on a little adventure? Because I realized actually that I missed a lot of the things around the neighborhood, around their house. Like, I didn't even see this whole area. I'm just being so silly. So we should be kind of walking around and looking at things a little bit more. So let me see, what is there? Oh, we have this beautiful tree and this interesting ghost. Weeping Mother. Wait a minute. Okay. Ophelia, let's have you teleport here and see, first of all, who is this Sim? Alice. She's been mentioned in some of the lore. Okay, you know what? Let's maybe just do a friendly introduction to her and see what is she going to say. I did not expect to encounter someone important right now, but oh, neither did my game. What is happening? I swear I updated my mods. Oh my god, I'm being so annoying with this. I'm sorry. But she is really sad. Alright, let's just try to make her feel a little bit better. Ask about her sorrow and just kind of see in general what's happening with her. Alice's sorrow. As sand rained down in my final resting bed and I clenched the red flowers in my hands, all I could think of were my children. What happened to them? I don't know where they are, but I can feel their locations, their essence. Please, I must know what became of them. Oh, whoa, this is kind of heavy. I didn't expect this, but I feel like Ophelia would definitely want to help, especially because she just died recently, so she kind of gets the struggle. And we have another quest. Oh gosh, she has a lot on her plate. She needs to find Damios. He rests where many others rest, in the darkness, underground. Find Damios by exploring any crypts. Well, while we're here, I just want to look at this freaky tree because Alice is leaving anyway. Oh, and we have the Ravenwood Welcoming Committee. Alright, let me just... there's so much happening. Listen to whispers, view the guardian tree, use intuition, scavenge, and refill needs. We can't do these two. We can't do this because we need to complete Alice's sorrow first. Let's use our intuition to see what is up with this tree because it is really interesting looking. What you seek cannot be found. It takes time to develop a strong intuition. Take a deep breath and try again. My god, my game needs to take deep breath. I updated everything. Let's just try that again immediately. I mean, we didn't take much of a break, but it looked like it actually worked this time. Oh, and she found justice. Hearken to the notable virtue of structure, law, and truth. Justice maintains the logical stance requisite for dispensing all mystic equity. Each deed may bear the weight of its own consequence, and with a single stroke the verdict may be rendered. Logic alone cannot be sufficient in this determination. Thus intuition is honored to balance the scales. She remains the spiritual repercussions of one's own acts. God, I did not understand any of this, and I'm sorry if I completely butchered reading that. I struggled. Anyway, let's just see if we can do anything anything here, listen to the whispers just to kind of see what does that do. We will have to head to the festival in a bit, which is a little bit concerning. Oh, she's like having like a full-on sit down with the tree. Okay, interesting. Hopefully Lillith is dealing with the welcoming committee. I think that that's just the welcome wagon, but we are just having like a sit down. And today is third quarter moon, so here's what I can share with you, kiddo. Ravenwood. I know what you're thinking. Oh, they did it again. Ominous day. There are no ravens here. But wait, did you know the name actually comes from the legendary tarot reader Lady Ravendancer? What a charmer. She once tried to give directions to a group of nomads, but they were so beguiled by her, they took a wrong turn and got lost. Good thing Mopey came by to set them straight. As you kids would say it, Mopey smacks. Or is it slaps? Nah, that's not it. Or is it? And oh, the festival just started. Ravenwood Family Day. Oh, and it is near Mopey Manor, so we'll actually be able to explore some of this lore in a little bit more depth. But what are we having to do here? Gift-giving specters. Children can have fun at the playground with these playful specters. They might even score a special heirloom object or a delightful surprise when asked for a gift. Crow discovery. Dare to interact with these charming crows and chat with the crow handler to uncover their mysterious ways. Frog finder contest. Get ready for some froggy fun. Search high and low for legendary death frog hiding among the central fountain. Win the contest and receive a prize. And consult an inheritance lawyer. Ever wondered about the secrets of planning for the future? Chat with our friendly inheritance lawyer and get valuable advice. Okay, so we have a lot to do here. It's a really long festival, so let's head there and spend the day there. Oh wow, this town area is so gorgeous though. That is beautiful. Before we head to the actual festival, I do want to look at this because I feel like it's important. So let's view the Mopey the goat statue. Not every village can claim a goat as its founding hero, but the tales of Mopey is just that. Long ago, a group of medieval nomads led astray by the bewitching tarot reader Lady Ravendancer were on the brink of starvation when they encountered a clever goat. Choosing to follow the goat rather than feast on her, they were guided to a land rich in resources. Grateful, the nomads settled there, naming the area Ravenwood after Lady Ravendancer's wood and honoring their savior with a fountain in Mopey's name. Despite modern skeptics, the legends endures, and a few dare to dismiss the ancient goat's impact on the village. Well, that's a really nice lore there, and I love the statue. But now let's actually head to the festival because I think that it's just down here. Oh, it is. Okay, so let's actually head to the entrance together so we can kind of slowly see what can we actually do around here. So I see some food around here, which isn't necessarily that exciting, and this is the inheritance area, so we'll definitely head there. We have some definitely interesting characters. Why is the caterer Summer fabulous, and why are you sitting here? Who is actually the lawyer? Are you? Ash from high school years is the lawyer. Okay, good for you. Looks like you graduated. Then we have this fountain, which we can actually search frogs for, so let's do that first. And we have the raven area, some little chess pieces here, and oh, the beautiful cute park with the specters. But let's look in the fountain together and I guess participate in this frog searching contest. Never really something that I thought these two would be doing. Oh, Lilith just does not want to participate. I'm so sorry, but you will. So let's see, did she catch anything? It doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, she had no luck. But she does have a want to ask about wills. Since we are here, we could do that. Oh, she's literally looking in this direction. She's really eager to get this done. So let's go to the lawyer and ask about... What can we ask about? We can ask about funerals, heirlooms, wills, and we can start a will. I don't think that she really needs one right now. Let's just ask about it though. Wills allow you to designate what happens when either you or your entire household dies. Gosh, that's just grim. Upon your individual death, your will dictates which gravestone or urn you would like your sim remains to be stored in, what funeral activities you would like to be held in your honor, passing on heirloom objects to another sim. Upon your full household's passing, your will dictates what happens to dependents who cannot take care of themselves, any child sims or younger, as well as pets. Oh, I'm glad that pets are included. Where your household simoleons go, and whether it's another household or charity. Well, this is a fascinating topic, so let's ask a little bit more. We could be asking about funerals in general, although we did actually attend one yesterday, so I guess that we kind of get the general gist of it. You're getting a little bit too comfortable with Lilith there. I think that this is just not really appropriate. Anyway, sims can participate in a variety of rituals, large and small, to pay respects to deceased sims during funerals. Funerals can be customized with specific activities to accommodate many end-of-life wishes. allowing you to represent the essence of each individual Sim's personality in the event of their death. Well, lastly, I'm gonna ask about heirlooms as well, so let's learn about those. Heirloom objects are designated objects that have special value to you and may be passed down through generations of Sims through wills. Many objects are worthy of being heirlooms: crafted items and artworks, chairs, tables, decorations, and more. Even toilets, believe it or not. I did discover that, and that is ridiculous. If you own an heirloom object, be sure to write a will to make sure it's accounted for when you pass on. You wouldn't want your heirloom lost to time, would you? Well, I mean, the last thing that we can do is start a will, which I don't think that Lilith necessarily really wants. She doesn't need it right now, but just out of morbid curiosity, she would probably want to see what it looks like, so let's do that. Lilith has created a will, which can be found in her inventory. It's now up to her to decide everything that happens. Okay, let's see. So her will is here in her inventory. She can update it and destroy it or read it. Let's update it. And she can clear everything, leave a personal note, Sim remains and simoleons. We don't have heirlooms or dependents, so let's see. Sim remains, funeral activities, and Sim remains. So let's just do this. Oh, and you get to choose your own type of burial. Okay, interesting. Well, I don't think that Lilith would necessarily want to do this, but let me see what kind of has the most Lilith vibe. I think that definitely the first one, so she would go for this one. Also, she went to Ophelia to actually sit here and update her will, so she just updated that, and we can continue updating a little bit more, although I don't necessarily really want to plan her entire funeral, something that does make me slightly uncomfortable. But yeah, you can literally plan everything that you want. So it has all the funeral activities, but I'm not really gonna choose anything because hopefully we won't really need it for a while. We can also leave a personal note, set emotions, and write a personal note. So yeah, you can literally write whatever you want to whoever is going to be reading the will in the future, and we can also choose where the simoleons go. But right now, I don't think that we really need to focus on it that hard. So let's just focus on exploring the rest of the festival. So we kind of failed with the frogs. Let's maybe go hang out here with the crows actually, since we failed with the other critter. Oh no, where is the crow and why are you sad? What happened to the crow? I really wanted to see it. Oh, and it just came back. I was gonna say, where is it? Well, let's just maybe say hello to the crow keeper, do a polite introductions. We want to leave the best impressions, so let's both do a nice friendly introduction, and then we can introduce ourselves to the crow so you can socialize with it, teach it mimicry, discuss nefarious plans, or just coo at it. Let's just kind of keep it nice and slow. So Ophelia is getting to know the crow, and she just got the world. Continuing the cycle of completion and simulating new beginnings, the world depicts the future wrought with possibilities. As one level ends, another begins. Guided by the four elements, four seasons, four corners of the universe, one may persist in their cosmic journey. So did she actually get this in her inventory? Oh yeah, she really is, like, getting so many of these cards. She's doing really well, and it's a rare one. Oh wow. Well, I think that this crow is definitely great for Ophelia specifically, so I think I'm gonna have her continue communicating with it. Oh my god, wait, what? I missed this. Wait a minute. Lilith? Lilith? What do you mean Lilith is pregnant? And she just gained a lifestyle, single and loving it at the same time. Wait, what? She's pregnant. She has a child on the way. How? She's just treating herself to some pizza. But like, what's happening here? Lilith? I mean, she did woohoo with Grim once, yesterday. But was that really enough? Was that, oh my god, her first ever woohoo partner, first ever woohoo, and now they're having a child together. Grim Reaper is the one who fathered Lilith's latest child. No way that Lilith is pregnant with the Grim Reaper. This is actually crazy. We need to tell him. We need to tell him like as soon as possible. I don't want to leave the festival, so let's just try to like stay here and celebrate, I guess. Ophelia is coming over. I did see that she gave her like a little hug, so maybe she just congratulated her and I didn't even realize. Well, I'm just gonna have them look for these frogs again because I don't even know what to think or do right now. But let's just try this one more time. The festival ends in 2 hours, so I really want to find this stupid frog. But after that, we need to go tell Grim immediately. And isn't it so fitting that she found out that she was pregnant on Ravenwood family day of all days? Lilith was the one to find it. Now that she's pregnant and all, of course, that she just has her way with the universe. Okay, let's just look at it though. Look, it's in its special cage and everything. I can't put it like outside, but we'll look at it once we're home. Well, the last thing that we still haven't looked are the specters. So how about we maybe just do some Ravenwood rumors? Lilith is very familiar familiar with specters. She grew up with them in her house, so she kind of knows her way around them. So I feel like this is gonna be quite easy for her. Oh my god, look at the little posh little specter. He's so cute. Edith, that little girl by the well of longing and regret. I feel like I know her, that I have always known her. More than that, like we were best friends at some point in our soul journey. But now we have some fun things to say to the Grim Reaper. I think that she is getting a little bit nervous though. Well, we just made it home and Grim is here as well, so let's just start this conversation. I mean, I don't think that Lillith would be really necessarily scared. It's just kind of, it's a new relationship, you know? This was like really unexpected. So, oh, interesting. So she just discovered that she's romantically reserved. Lillith feels being romantically reserved is very important to her and seems to be spending more time on herself. Well, she does have the single and loving it lifestyle, and she is actually technically asexual, but she's just kind of only interested in Grim. So I feel like this makes sense, sure. So let me see if I can like share the big news with him and see what he's gonna be saying. So we can actually tell him we found out about these news today and that it is obviously his. So let me see if he's gonna be happy about it. He seems kind of indifferent, so I think that we might be good. Is she telling him right now? Oh no, I feel like he had no reaction. We are completely fine. There's basically no reaction from him, so I think that he's happy. Let's ask him to accompany the childbirth. Hopefully he's gonna say yes to that. He seems extremely chill with these news because I think that they're on the same page, so we're completely alright. And look at this. I think that he even said yes to the childbirth. Of course I would. I will do anything for you. Wait, why are they actually so cute? We do have to kind of ask about work, so I did ask her to look at his sloblet again because like what's gonna happen with work now, because we are having this baby. So like can you tell me? I haven't even started working, so like what's happening with all of this? But it looks like it's a positive thing, so we're good. She didn't see her name on there at least, so it's gonna be like a safe pregnancy. I don't know. This is so much to take in. I literally cannot believe it. Can I ask him to potentially like start being exclusive? Since she is romantically reserved, she would maybe want to have something more serious. But no, she can't even ask him to be together. They can be best friends, but that's about it. And Ophelia, because she is feeling kind of sad now around Grim, maybe I want to send her out to explore a little bit more, because I was really fascinated by the tree that we found right over here, and explore a little bit further. Use your intuition on this tree and we can see if we can maybe find Alice around here somewhere. Oh yeah, she's right there, I think. She just found the star. Beneath the star kneels a paragon of divine grace. Nourishing the soil below, she pours fresh water as a means to restore and renew. Intuitively, she dips one foot into the cosmic pool for spiritual connection, the other half of her grounded in practicality and strength. Only a pigeon bears witness to this healing, giving thoughts of hope in spite of despair. Well, she's finding quite a few cards, but let's just see if we can go chat with Alice. She's right here, still really distraught, so why don't we go and say hello? So let's offer her a tarot reading to see what is it going to be for her. Hopefully something nice to cheer her up. Oh no, she just ignored me. Oh, and this guy's having a bit of a freak out here. What are you doing, you weirdo? Oh yeah, he scared Alice away. That's rude. So I'm gonna be exploring a little bit further because we didn't really get to see everything because we have quite a bit of things to look at here. So we haven't been on this side quite yet. We have like, oh, we have like a little graveyard area over here. Let's go here and see if we can do anything around here. We have a coffin which seems empty. We have, oh, you can use your intuition in all of these graves. Okay, so let's use your intuition everywhere. She just found the Wheel of Fortune. Immersed amongst the building blocks of life and death, the Wheel of Fortune spins its cycle to determine one of destiny. The wheel holds both the leaning of the cowplant and the ever-approaching fate of the netherworld, and she just found suspension as well. Forever in rotation, as one comes up, the other must come down. And suspension, relinquish thyself to the power of suspension. Behold how now hangs betwixt the threads of time, having sacrificed his soul to greater enlightenment. His serenity can be shared so long as one surrenders fully. Delays only yield inevitable conclusions. God, all of that just went completely over my head, but let me see if we can read the epitaph. Is that like anyone's or is it empty? I just want to see if there's any lore here. No, it just appears to be blank, so let's move on because I feel like Lillith and Grim still have a lot of things to discuss, so let me see if there's anything that we can kind of do. Oh, the bell tower! I completely missed it before. How did I miss this entire area? That's actually crazy. But we have the bell tower which we can view, and we can also ring it, but let me just see if viewing it is going to give us any extra extra info that we need to know. Whenever the ancient bell tolls, local Sims abandon their task and convene in the square for leisurely conversation. The bell, a relic from the town's founding days, has always been a symbol of unity. Occasionally, lively debates flare between the macabre and the skeptical, though they never escalate beyond spirited discussion. The true purpose of these gatherings is the joy of connecting with fellow Sims. Legend persists that each resonant chime, ethereal lights flicker around the town. Macabre Sims whisper that these lights are specters, while skeptical Sims dismiss them as mere tricks of the eyes. Should we ring it? Is that gonna bring out everyone? I feel like it might, but at least we get to see this discussion in like 3 a.m. God, that's so ominous. Oh, we have some specters outside. Oh, but lucky for me, Alice, the weeping mother, just randomly entered our house and is going to use our bathroom. Okay, well, let's just go home then and go chat with her. And she just became the ethereal novice. Congratulations, Ophelia has now ascended from the mere whistling to ethereal novice. Oh, she just unlocked a whole new bunch of potential powers. And she got one more point. So let's read into those. The evil ones are, she can't even unlock this one, but let me see. Object manipulation. Sinister haunt possessible objects or haunt musical instruments to gain fun and skill. Want to level up on your spook? Haunt magical instruments to play some eerie melodies and improve Ophelia's instrument skill, or perform a sinister haunt on objects for some ghostly fun, all while terrifying nearby living Sims. Children, toddlers, and infants will giggle and clap at Ophelia's ghost antics. Adults, well, let's just say they won't be asking for an encore. Next one is dark presence. Emit a dark aura from yourself to influence the emotions of nearby living Sims. Happiness is overrated. Control the emotions of nearby living Sims by emitting a negative aura. While enveloped in the aura, Sims will feel an immensely negative moodlet. After all, life isn't rainbows and butterflies. So we're moving on to more neutral powers now. Fear the night. Evoke heightened fear at night for extra fear essence. When darkness falls, living Sims automatically become more vulnerable to Ophelia's scares, eliciting more extreme reactions and granting bonus fear essence. Rumor has it that there's a mysterious merchant in Ravenwood, driven by a thirst for forbidden knowledge and ghostly powers, that will pay top simoleons for essence, which can become quite lucrative for Ophelia. The other one is spectral slumber. Nap inside objects to restore stamina faster. Beds for ghosts, not for Ophelia. Snooze out in any possessible object to restore energy and ghost stamina. Just beware. Comfort matters. Sleeping in cramped or gross places could leave Ophelia feeling restless. Now we're moving on to nice powers, which are more likely for Ophelia. Euphoric presence. Radiate a positive aura from yourself by influencing the emotions of nearby living Sims. Bring out some positivity to nearby living Sims by filling the room with good vibes. Make everyone feel like they're on top of the world by brimming with life. Who knew the afterlife could be so uplifting? So it's basically the complete opposite of this one. And the last one is novice maintenance. Change to clean, repair, and upgrade instantly. Ophelia can now instantly maintain and upgrade objects with ghostly powers, transcending the handiness skill barrier. At this novice level, the effectiveness of these actions are just beginning to take the shape. This ability has 3 tiers, each enhancing Ophelia's success rate in maintaining and upgrading objects. Maybe she would kind of want to have a little bit more use of her just general ghost existence, and I feel like maybe going for this one will be kind of fun. This one is kind of sweet, but it's maybe a little bit too sweet. She is still kind of dark and moody. She wouldn't really want to be like a ghost clown for everyone, so I'm not really feeling this one. But now let's try chatting with Alice for a little bit, since she is here, and she gave us some Ravenwood rumors. This tree was long, gnarled, and elderly, even before I came to find myself tied here somehow. It has a pull to it. It truly does seem like a guarding force that protects and watches over me. Sometimes the Sim will come and offer gifts to it. I've always felt as if this tree could communicate with another somehow, and after all this time, in a way, I think I can communicate with the guardian tree myself. And she doesn't have any family in the world at the moment, but we know that she had it at some point, so we need to figure that out, and she did say that we can figure this out by exploring the crypt. But we'll do that in the next episode, and we'll also see Grimm's and Lilith's baby, which I still can't believe is actually happening. But if you want to see that, you can click the next episode right here, and if the next episode is not out yet, here is something else to watch while we wait. See you there!